There we go. So I'm gonna be doing this kind of lazy tonight. As you can see, I am wearing my sleeping cap. Means I am very sleepy. I don't know why. This has been a pretty low energy week for me. A lot of tired. Sleepy cat, big time, man, big time. That's why I got my sleepy hat on. A sleepy hat for a sleepy cat. This week's been pretty low energy, not gonna lie. Pretty depressing. I don't know why, no idea. Nothing bad's happening to me. I'm doing okay. I just... bleh. I haven't been feeling it lately in terms of streaming. That's why I didn't stream last night. But tonight I'm doing it. I figured if I just get myself in there, we'll see how it goes. Yes! I'm kind of Star Wars'd out for the month. I've some lower quality content has really brought me down, not gonna lie. I'm actually kind of sad that Mandalorian Season 3 was as disappointing as it was. Hey, good to see you, Egg. But yeah, tonight's gonna be kind of a sleepy, low energy stream. Just letting you guys know that ahead of time, so if you guys aren't up for that, I'm sorry. I'll do my best. You worked on a boat? That sounds amazing. I wish I could work on a boat. You are tired. Me too. I did my push-ups in the I did my workout in the afternoon today. So I'm kind of beat. Hey, Egg. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and just get this all set up one sec. I can probably keep track of chat from... There we go. Make sure that this works okay. Boop, 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 boop. That is not working, is it? There it goes. Okay, it's working. No, I don't want to restart the level. No, no. Resume game. So yeah, we're going to be redoing a bit of last week's level. There we go. That was unnecessary. Anyway. Oh, that's good of you. That's good of your friend for paying you. We're just going to be gunning down these prisoners. Trying our best to avoid damage. Oh, we got a dart here. That's cool. Wow, shit's fucked. Alright, gotta go through this door here. That's good of you. I'm glad you like lazy streams. I'll try my best. The problem is I won't be talking a lot. And if I do talk, it'll be pretty low energy. I don't know. I don't know why I'm so beat up and tired. Probably because I was doing a thing... No, I don't know. I actually don't know why I'm so low energy. It could be the diet. But to be fair, I've honestly been really happy with my new diet. And it's really concerning, actually, because I'm seeing results that I did not see. Okay, so my last diet, I did keto, right? Keto, but I no carbs, no sugar, but I ate as much as I wanted. That was kind of the trade-off, you know? And this time I'm doing I'm just counting calories, keeping an eye on my portions, eating less, and I am seeing results that took me months to get, but I'm seeing it within a week. Unexpected profit. That's a win, absolutely. Any profit's a win, really. Especially if it's more than you were expecting. But, yeah, so pretty much my diet's going really, really well, and I'm losing a lot of weight, and I'm building muscle very quickly, and it's very exciting. Like, it is the most immediately I've been rewarded for a diet, and it's really boosting my confidence. Yeah, glad to see you. A new bounty for you is as the one who knocks. He's located on the Olden planet, is still technological behind. They call it Earth. Looks like Naboo and Coruscant combined. That's pretty good. I like the idea that Earth is just around in the Star Wars universe. Which it technically is, it's just at a very different era. There have been attempts to connect Earth to Star Wars. The biggest one I can think of is that one weird comic where Han Solo crash lands on Earth dying, and then Chewie becomes Bigfoot. And it's not canon. It wasn't canon at the time. It's not canon now. But it's just funny to think about that connection. And he gets found by Swole Alex when? I don't know. I'm not aiming for swole. I'm just aiming to lose weight and build a little bit of muscle. My end goal is 0% body fat. And I just want to be kind of lean and tight and muscly. If you guys have ever seen the anime Bleach, the main character in that, Ichigo, isn't exactly all that muscular, but he's just like got no fat on him, and that's kind of what I'm going for. Dreams, right? Swell, Alex. I am. Thank you. I try to be swell, but yeah, keeping hydrated. I'm just trying to build lean muscle. That's the goal. Also, I am very lost. Oh yeah, there's a control panel over here. Adoy. I'm a goofy guy. Lean? I love Lean! Yeah. Yeah, it's like a feudal world. The indication, I have seen indications of it that it is connected to both, like, to other Spielberg Lucas properties like Indiana Jones and E.T. Like, we see the E.T. aliens in Phantom Menace and several times in Clone Wars. We also see the Ark of the Covenant in Clone Wars. So the connection's there. You're gonna sell it? Okay. There's no way in hell you'd be able to get it all the way over to here to the States, so I would ask, but no. Also, I'm sorry about the lack of video content or clips. I just haven't had a lot of clips lately. Normally I do. I'll be honest, I'm kind of burnt out on Star Wars. I'll try and, you know, there's always shit that I can talk about when it comes to Star Wars because of the knowledge a little bit of knowledge that I have already, so. But mostly I've just been looking into other things this month, like, or this week, like Vampire the Masquerade and Cyberpunk. I'm very excited because I actually have a Hunter the Reckoning campaign coming up, which is about playing as vampire hunters in the Vampire the Masquerade universe, which is very exciting for me because I love that universe. It's called World of Darkness. Yeah, I am 99% available. All right, sounds good to me. Well, I mean, Star Wars month's gonna be wrapping up soon, so I figured I'd just, you know, ride it out till the end. Apparently there's no way I'm gonna finish this month because it's longer than I thought, which is fine. We can pick it up next year. Got a turret over there I need to take care of. Die, 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 die. Yeah, it's longer than I thought it would be, which I'm fine with. I'm always down for more. Like this game's really fun. I just wish I would have known, if I would have known that it was longer, I would have given it more time. And to be fair, I had the playtime written down. I just didn't think. I did kind of want to do something to close out the month. Swap DC handles? Go down to learn more. Gonna check about Django. I'm 100% available. Past maybe the first or second world. Ah, okay. Yeah, the early game's a lot more adventure-y. This one's a lot, like these later levels have gotten a lot more shootery, which I am perfectly okay with because the shooting is fun. It's simple, but it's fun. It reminds me of, what does it remind me of? It reminds me of something. Maybe the closest thing would be like Metroid Prime, in terms of just its lock-on and shoot, and all the interesting skill comes from the movement and your choice of items. If I were to make this game again today, I still think they should make a Star Wars Bounty Hunter 2, and it should be about Boba Fett. And catching bounties should be a larger part of the game, because it is it's a collectible, but it's not anything that gives you an advantage. So being able to actually like collect bounties for the credits as Boba Fett and like upgrade his armor and his equipment and shit would be really fun. Like you could start the game and it plays kind of like this, and you have like a kind of a simplified, watered down version of Jango Fett's kit, because it's all the gear's like old. But as the game goes on, you kind of get like a sleek version of his original trilogy armor. Not like a rusty version like it is in the original trilogy, but it's super sleek and nice and shiny. And it, you max him out by the end of the game and he looks almost like Jin. And then, yeah, like basically his Book of Boba Fett armor minus the Sand Person influence. Minus the Tusken cultural influence and equipment on it. And then at the very end of the game, there'll be some grand final mission that leads with his armor getting all busted up and pitted and destroyed. And it turns out, like, oh, in Empire Strikes Back, the armor wasn't just old. It had been beaten, busted, and destroyed in this like huge battle you're in at the end of the game. Have it be a third-person shooter. Make sure there's like a small cover system, but make it very simple to incentivize movement using the jetpack. You could totally make a sequel to this game and just polish it. More Mando, less Tusken. Yeah, exactly. And like have it be about like similar to Book of Boba Fett, in terms of a character journey, but have it be about him like he's gonna be kind of in his darkest place, I guess you'd say. outside of Clone Wars and have it be about him leaning more in the direction of Book of Boba Fett. So like maybe he's working for an employer who's getting him a lot of money. However, as time goes on, he begins to develop ethical issues with the employer. Maybe even tie player choice into it. Anyway, just ideas that'll never go anywhere and will probably never get made, but it's fun to think about. I genuinely do not think that Disney's willing to risk a non-Jedi game. Yeah, or like a time-based quest bounty against Bossk. Like, yeah, Cad Bane showing up and like fleshing out him and Boba's rivalry. Because, I'll be honest with you guys, he has no rivalry with Cad Bane in Clone Wars. Like, it's basically non-existent. So like having him be like, having them be like the ultimate rival with each other in Book of Boba Fett didn't really make that much sense to me. The Cad Bane rivalry's always been more with Ahsoka and Anakin and them. Because he's like usually matched up against Jedi and he usually whoops their ass. Because he's one of those bounty hunters that just fuck Jedi up. What happened with what's going on with War Thunder, Pop? But yeah, like having rival bounty hunters or characters you can talk to and work with in the game. Yeah, but the thing is, it's just, I don't think Disney's willing to risk a non-bounty hunter game, because we almost got that game. The game that was about Boba between the prequels and the sequels, and that was Star Wars 1313. That was going to be about Boba Fett, and it was going to be an M-rated Star Wars third-person shooter. And it was supposed to play something like, it's supposed to play somewhat similar to the Uncharted games. Jesus Christ. I'm fucking up, aren't I? Bum ba dum dum da dum da na na na. I'm gonna drop a quick save. Making updates that make upgrading tanks super hard and everyone hates it and review bombing it on Steam. Awesome. Giving the rating the Mandalorian has, you know, if the game is coming on just with be often for sure. It doesn't have to be. Din's story ended in season 2, and it's like, that's why parts of season 3 are so disappointing, because it's like you just undid the really great ending that season 2 had. Like he had reached peak, and then Boba Fett had to make him kind of look down on his luck, and then, oh my gosh, yeah, Mandalorian season 3 and Book of Boba Fett are very disappointing to me, but pretty much his story, I think, is over. If anything, if they're not going to do Jango, they should do an original character, which I'm okay with. A completely original character, like with Jedi Fallen Order, that'd be sick. And Fallen Order is really good too. I don't know. I hear Survivor's having some troubles on Steam. I don't know how that's going to affect its sales, because gamers are idiots that'll buy anything, no matter how broken. However, I don't know how its console sales are doing either. Like, yeah, making maybe just an original character. I still think my current dream Star Wars game, it isn't a continuation of anything. I want it to be, because I hear Ubisoft is making a Star Wars game. I want Far Cry Star Wars. I want Star Wars or I want Far Wars or I want Star Cry. You know, I want it to be like, all right, you're on a planet, right? Maybe 2 or 3 different planets, maybe 3 planets throughout the whole game. There's a faction struggle between 2 factions, maybe Empire and then another faction on each planet. And then you just play as a bounty hunter. No force abilities. You have the kit, you have the gameplay you'd have in a Far Cry game, but it's all blasters and disruptors and slug throwers, and like, yeah, and then you could like make a very simple character, or maybe even play a pre-made character and just have fun shootouts or like guerrilla warfare in the Star Wars universe, play as a bounty hunter. I think that'd be really, really fun. And if they're going to do that, like, I don't want anything original from Ubisoft. I don't think they're talented enough to make an original Star Wars game. I would like, just make me, I don't want to Star Wars Assassin's Creed though. I want Star Wars Far Cry. I just think that'd be really fun. There's not enough games where you play not enough Star Wars games where you play as a dude with the blaster. All right, the volley finished. We're gonna go ahead and just spin around here. Oh shit! Let my jetpack recharge. Yeah, Star Cry or Far Wars. Stretch! And I don't have anything to hydrate with besides this bottle of hand sanitizer, so I'll be right back. Dun, 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 dun. High heresy. Anyway, I'm back. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. Water time. Oh hell yeah! All the all the decisions of like acting, like all the aesthetic stuff of Boba Fett is the shit. And they did a good job of bringing like the Knights of the Old Republic, Sand People lore to canon, which was nice. I just think we're kind of at a low point right now in Star Wars TV shows. Thank fucking Christ for Andor. That batch is still good, but I don't know, the magic of season 1 is kind of not there. It reminds me of Mandalorian season 3 too, where it's like, all right, we know what this is. We know what this is now, and it's just more of the same. And I'm like, all right, well, it's another season of Clone Wars. That's awesome, but I don't know. Andor has definitely been the standout Star Wars show, and it's really been amazing. Just like watching that show was phenomenal. It's just really good. I don't know what to say other than that. It's just like it's amazing. I've talked a bunch about it already. I can't say I'm excited for season 2 because I don't know if they're gonna fuck it up or not, and I thought season 1 had a really good ending. I can see the line from Andor to Rogue One in terms of his personality and character. I don't need a season 2. Just like I don't need a season 2 of... I don't think we even needed Obi-Wan, but yeah, it's been kind of on a decline since Obi-Wan, in my opinion. Alright, this is where I left off last time. So we're gonna fly across. Or not. Alright. Wait a minute, where did this reset me? Alright, please tell me it didn't put me... Oh my god, fuck you. I'm so mad. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and quick save at this next area then. Yeah, Andor's really good. Again, I don't have a lot of excitement for Star Wars right now. That was a thing that's been killed. That's what this year of Star Wars killed in me. Anticipation, excitement. It's like, all right, well, I know what is already good, but I can't guarantee that they're not going to fuck it up because I don't know. I just think some seasons of shows are bad, and we just got more bad this year than good. And I wasn't exactly excited for Mandalorian season 3, and now that I've seen it, it's like, man, I wish that wasn't what it was. All right, we're gonna need to take care of these guys. I'm gonna take care of them. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just. It was really disappointing. Like, I was happy to see the the ending, like seeing a satisfying ending of Bo-Katan's storyline is great, but the strength of Mandalorian season 1 and 2 and the weakness of Book of Boba Fett in season 3 is that Mandalorian season 1 and 2 managed to continue storylines from Clone Wars while still being a good show. You know, it managed to continue the story while being good, and that's got me really scared for Ahsoka. Because right now we have a pattern going, and I don't want that. Like, when you have one bad movie, or when you have one bad show, you're like, all right, that was one bad show. Who knows what the next one's going to be like? And that's always the case, of course. Jesus Christ, this room. I'm gonna die. I'm about to die. I should probably do what I said and save the game. But yeah, the problem is you get to the point where you have patterns. When a pattern starts to develop, that's when you got to be worried. Because like Star Wars, the sequel trilogy was interesting because The Force Awakens was all right, and I was like, all right, let's see where it goes. And then The Last Jedi happened, and I'm like, all right, it's dead. Just the moment that happened is because I saw the pattern. We went from an okay movie to a bad movie. And when that happens, there's nothing to do. There's nothing that can be done. And thank Christ for Mandalorian, because it was just this crazy flash in the pan new thing. Andor is to The Mandalorian Season 3 what The Mandalorian Season 3 was to Rise of Skywalker. Because we had this crazy new, amazing, unique show that just did a bunch of cool stuff with the setting, and it came out of nowhere, and then it was great, and we enjoyed it, and we had a great time, and it kind of made us forget about the bad thing. And I wish I would have watched it in release order. I would have had a lot, like if I went from Mandalorian, if I watched Andor after Mandalorian Season 3, I'd be feeling a lot better. But yeah, because like, oh Jesus, when you have multiple shows that are not great in a row, you begin to get worried. And Andor is made by a completely different group of people. Like it seems like a very big passion project. Rogue One was liked for its Star Wars porn nature, you know, but I don't recall hearing anyone being like, oh man, yeah, I need to see more Cassian Andor from Rogue One. Like, no one was saying that. No one I know of it. No one I know, at least. But like, then it came out and it was good. Like, it was really, really good. It's the same thing we thought about like Mandalorian when it was first announced, which was like, oh, it's gonna be a Boba Fett TV show, and I'm like, who gives a fuck about Boba Fett? It was really boring in that original trilogy, and then Mandalorian came out and proved me wrong, you know? And now I'm in a weird spot, because I think the exact opposite of Ahsoka. I think Ahsoka is the most important Star Wars character outside of Luke, and I'm worried. I'm worried they don't got what it takes to make a good show anymore. It's really disappointing and concerning. But here's the funny thing, and this is just, it's the weird thing about Star Wars fans. I didn't hear a single goddamn complaint about Mandalorian Season 3. Now I'm aware of it, because I'm just like looking around, but like Andor was what I heard criticism of. Andor was like, is Andor really Star Wars? Is it Star Wars? Oh, it isn't Star Wars. We should let Dave Filoni make everything. And it's like, did you watch it? It's great. It's like, it's the fucking best Star Wars show. Like, I think it's better than Mandalorian Season 1. It's just, oh man, it's disappointing. And that's what's taken it a lot out of me, you know? I can deal with a lot, I can spend a lot of time on one franchise. Yeah, there's no fan, it is completely, you are so right. It is completely absent. There is no fan service, there's almost no fan service in Andor. The closest thing we got to fan service was they mentioned the Rakatans, and I'm like, yo, but that's for me. No one else besides me gives a fuck about the Rakatan Empire. That's just me, and I'm okay with that. I like getting serviced. Get over here. No! Yes, okay, you got it. Alright, but that's Alex fan service. That's not for any of you guys. Shit. Ah, well. Moneymaker right there, hell yeah. Why do you want a third? Yeah, absolutely. Just like, why do you want a third generation iPod, TJ? Oh yeah, I forgot you were hacking it. Yeah, you were doing some shit. I forgot about that. But yeah, Andor just came out of nowhere, and it was this really cool thing, and like, yeah, it's just taken a lot out of me. As long as what I'm consuming, as long as the media I'm consuming is good and continues to stay good forever, and there's no drop in quality, I can keep on going. But the drop in quality has taken a lot out of me. The games have been great. All the games I've played this stream have been wonderful and surprising and a delight. They've been very entertaining and a lot of fun. Alright, I came from here, didn't I? Yes, I did, okay. You should definitely give it a watch. It's a different kind of show. It's not as episodic. I'm just really hoping Ahsoka is good. I'm concerned. And I was concerned about Mandalorian Season 3, and right after I watched it, I was like, yeah, that was alright. That was good, I guess. I was neutral on it. Here's the thing. The moment you should be the most excited about a show is right after you watch it. If you leave a show with a feeling of, you know, like, the high is gonna wear off. It's like coming down from drugs. Like Andor, I left with a feeling of, oh my god! and I've come down to a feeling of, yeah, that was really good. Same thing goes for Mandalorian Season 1 and 2. I'm like, oh my god, it's the best thing I've ever seen. And then I finished it and I'm like, yeah, it was alright. Like, not yeah, it was alright, but yeah, that was really good. And then Book of Boba Fett I finished that with, oh, that was good. And then I came down to, it was okay, to, yeah, it was disappointing. And now with Mandalorian Season 3, I finished that show. I got to the very end, and I'm like, that was okay. And so I've come down to, I am sad. Also, I haven't watched Visions yet, the new Visions. I bet it's probably good. I don't think... I don't think, how do I put it? I respect what they're doing with Visions Season 2. And I haven't watched it yet. But, why isn't it all anime again? As upsetting as that is to hear, like I'm stagnating creativity, that was what was exciting about Visions. Visions was this glorious thing we've never seen before, which was the unity of Star Wars and anime. Now, we've seen anime take influence from Star Wars, and we've seen Star Wars take influence from anime, but we've never seen Star Wars anime. And I'm really, really hoping that everything from Visions is being made into its own shows, except for Twins. But yeah, it's definitely good. Like I've heard it. I've heard it's good. I really hope we're gonna get more anime Star Wars. I hope that's not dead. I hope that's not just gone, because Visions was really exciting, and I hope we get more of it. Purely for the fact that it was anime Star Wars. Yeah, I enjoyed the new original. I like the unique art styles, the unique takes on the setting, but the biggest appeal to me was, oh my god, it's a unity of anime and Star Wars. I love it. And so losing that would be very sad. Oh my god. God, this level. Yeah, me too. Honestly, I'll probably watch it eventually. It is firmly on the back burner now. Like, nothing against Visions. Ah, fuck me. All right, that's game over, so I'm gonna have to load a save. Shit. No, I'm good. System, load state, yes. Yeah, I know it's probably good. It's probably gonna be great. And TJ likes it, and you guys like it, and I'll be like, yeah, it's probably great. I'm not in the mood to start a new Star Wars show right now. I don't even know what I'm in the mood for right now. I've been watching, honestly, me and the girlfriend started watching the Spider-Man movies, and that's what we've been on. Spider-Man and The Sopranos, the two S's. We dropped one S in exchange for two more, which were Spider-Man and Sopranos, which are very, very different shows, but they're what we're in the mood for. We tend to have a rotating thing of shows, like, we'll like start something new in the middle of something else. We don't just sit and binge an entire series, even though that's what I used to like to do. I've not been able to do that lately. Like, right now we're watching Naruto. Well, okay, we've been trying to watch Naruto for the last 2 years, but every time we find a new show that we want to watch, and it completely distracts us. Like, first so like at one point we were just like, let's just watch all Star Wars. Let's watch Bleach. Let's watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, PCSX2. What the hell's wrong with you? Name capture, boop. Beep, beep. There we go. Yeah, no, on occasion I just watch new stuff because it's like what I'm in the mood for. I decided to watch like, Spider-Man's been this thing I've been in the mood for since I rewatched Into the Spider-Verse recently, and I'm like, yeah, Into the Spider-Verse. Let's watch the other Spider-Man movies to see how they hold up against Spider-Verse, and I'm like, oh wow, these are really good. Like, the Sam Raimi trilogy was really good. We got about 20 minutes into Amazing Spider-Man and dropped it because we got bored, which is not something you should ever be while watching Spider-Man. And we're loving Homecoming so far. Homecoming's a lot of fun. Oh my god! No, I think it was just the low quality. It was the fact that Bad Batch ended on a cliffhanger, and Mandalorian Season 3 being a disappointment kind of just took it all out of me. I didn't have it in me anymore. I'm still gonna keep watching Clone Wars with you guys until it's over, but no, just the excitement's dead. Oh, and having to grind my fucking way through Terrace didn't help either. I've come from this hallway. I'm just looping again, aren't I? Yes, I am. Alright. It's one of these doors. I don't know what. There's healing down here. Let's grab one of those. Ah, shit. Summer's here, by the way, and it's awful. I hate it. I fucking hate summer now. I don't... Yeah, no, I just don't got much more to say other than I don't like being hot and it's not fun, and I would rather it be over with soon. I prefer winter, even if it means I gotta drive through snow, because at least then I can cover up. God damn it, I'm fucking stuck. Let me out. Ugh. Sorry. I always get frustrated when I get stuck in games like this, not because of any sort of skill, but because of there just not being a clear way forward. I find being lost to be one of the least fun things in video games, and so for me, I'll almost always like, seriously, where the fuck, how did I get out of here? I feel so stupid right now. Yeah. So this is gonna probably only be a 1 hour long stream because I gotta get to bed tonight. Summer killed your PSU? Really? It just overheated? Some bullshit. I have the air conditioner on. I have the air conditioner on right now, and the house is just not cooling down. I am burning up. Jesus Christ, game. Come on, let me out of here. Alright, can't go back through there. That doesn't go anywhere. Major, I'm burning up! I've been thinking also a lot about Metal Gear. Everything except for Star Wars, really. I really don't have much more to complain about, honestly. It's just like, the excitement just got killed. I spent too much time. Maybe next year we'll have a better year for Star Wars shows, but I've honestly, like... Oh no, I don't think I can handle Ahsoka being bad. Like, that is going to actually break my heart, because all of this has been leading up to Ahsoka. That's been the point. You know, we're finally getting follow-ups on Rebels and Clone Wars plots, and if it's botched, like, that's gonna suck. To be fair, they got the Bo-Katan plotline really right in Mandalorian Season 3. It was the best thing about it. It was just executed poorly, in my opinion. Where the fuck do I go? Oh my god. Like, it feels like I should be able to go through this door here, right? Like, and just leave? But it's locked? Why is it still locked? What do I have to... Is there a switch I gotta hit? Red, everything's red. Fuck me, come on. Well, the problem is her... Like, it can't be too early because it's been going... There we go. Christ. It can't be too early for her because her plotline's been going ever since Clone Wars. So it's like her plotline... Her plot started in Clone Wars, her... continued into Rebels, and now has finally gotten its resolution in Mandalorian. So for me, it was actually good seeing the build-up and the introduction to her character. If she's been introduced to you as a Mandalorian character... Yeah, it feels pretty soon, but she's a Clone Wars character. Like, I do understand, because it's like, oh, it's only been three seasons and her plotline's completely wrapped up, and it's like, yeah, because she's a Clone Wars character, not a she is a Mandalorian character, but it's primarily a plotline that's been starting since then. Something my girlfriend and I talk about a lot, which is The Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett. Specifically those two shows thus far, and Ahsoka, of course. Sorry, Rebels, Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, and Ahsoka when it comes out. Those are Clone Wars shows. Yeah, no, it's not only that it's tied to Clone Wars, these are explicitly sequels to the Clone Wars. They're secret sequels. They're secret extra seasons, and they had their own original thing going on, and they're telling their own original stories, but large parts of their plots are dedicated to Clone Wars. Which, to be honest, is what actually got me super hooked on The Mandalorian to begin with, was the excitement of like, oh shit, they're continuing these plot lines that I thought were just gonna get abandoned, you know? But that part of it has continued strong. It's continued to be a decent Clone Wars sequel show. However, it's doing rather poorly in terms of telling its own stories. Fuck off, douchebag. Fuck. Alright. Good song though. But yeah, it's like there's a guy my girlfriend talks to at work. Sorry, her manager at work she talks to. He's always just like asking her questions like, "Hey, why is this happening in Mandalorian?" And she's like, "It's because the show's a sequel to the Clone Wars. You got to actually watch that if you want to know what's going on. It's important." I know it must suck to people that weren't like interested in the Clone Wars, but yeah, it's what it is. Alright, fuck this. Try shooting me now, douchebag. What people I don't understand are like, how the fuck can you watch Bad Batch and not have watched Clone Wars? It's like, it is the most, like, it is seasons 8 and 9. It's the same show. It's weird, but then again, I'm also the guy who's like, yeah, you can start Doctor Who at the 9th Doctor. But yeah, that's fair. That is fair. I was a child when it came out, so I was only able to catch it on Cartoon Network every now and again. But shit, yeah. But yeah, like you're perfectly fine starting Doctor Who from the 9th Doctor. Like that's okay, but yeah, I guess. It's this weird double-edged sword, right? Where the story is simultaneously a place where you can jump in at any point you want, while still being a sequel. And that's what makes it so strong, I think, is that you have the story, like for every piece of Star Wars property, you have two things going on. You have the narrative of the story that is currently happening, and then you have the meta-narrative of Star Wars as a whole. So, like, how does this fit into the timeline of, you know, the whole thing? That you gotta pay mind to that, you know? And some things are stronger as continuations than they are as individual stories. And some things are really strong in both, and that's the stuff I really adore. Stuff like Mandalorian Season 1 and 2 and Andor, where it's like, this is not only a continuation of what we have already, this is something new and fun and great. And then you get things like Rebels, where it's like, Rebels starts off being a good continuation and then becomes a great show in the end. Yeah, Hunter's episodes are great. I really like Hunter. I like the entire Bad Batch, they're great. Star Wars A-Team is really fun. Let me out, thank you. But yeah, you have just the basic narrative of Star Wars, and then you have the meta narrative, and it's like you can choose what you want to pay attention to. For a lot of people, it's probably better off just to pick the stories you like. For me, I don't really like a lot of things. I'll be like, these are the 5 good stories. Everything else I don't know about, you know, or I either don't know about or it's bad. But for Star Wars, it's more that most of it's pretty great. And there's just these black marks here and there, and I want those black marks to stay small. Because, like, if you were to sit down and go, like, oh, okay, Mandalorian's over, I'm going to watch all of it, it doesn't feel like it's one cohesive show. It feels like it's 3 separate shows, you know? Or, no, 2 separate shows, actually, I'd say, because Mandalorian Season 2 still feels like Mandalorian. Yeah. And it seems like it went from doing its own thing to becoming purely nothing more than a continuation of Clone Wars. Oh, fuck me. Oh my gosh, this is a fucking far setback. I'm an idiot for not quick saving closer to the end. This level's really tough. I'm probably going to stop lingering in rooms so far, because I'm just wasting resources. Or health, specifically. This room has the machine gun turret in it, I'm just going to avoid it. Jesus Christ. God damn it. Next room. Next room. There we go. There we go. Die, 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 die. Good shit. I don't know. Sorry if I've been a bit grumpy this stream. Like I said, a lot of my energy's drained. And there's things like visions, which are... They contribute very little to the Star Wars universe. There's little stories here and there that I like in Visions that really contribute to the whole. Like, oh, it's doing it again. God damn it, guys. Gotta let me know. You gotta let me know these things. So yeah, I suppose you could just watch it if you enjoy it. It's all good, and you're stuck on the screen again. Thank you, Egg. I just did it again, didn't I? I did it again. Son of a bimch. Let's make sure. Now my controller's not working. Oh, son of a bitch. Hey, Ellie. Good to see you. Oh, my mouse isn't working. Now nothing's working. Everything's crashing. Oh god, my life's burning down around me. Bum ba dum bum ba bum bum bum. Is it really not responding? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Or my controller's just not working? Great. Oh, what a day. What a lovely day. Let's go ahead and pop the battery out of the fucking thing. What the hell? Sorry, I was just, you know, resetting my controller by taking the batteries out the back, and it, for some... Come on, piece of shit. Come on. Oh, god damn it. Alright. Yep, you know what? That's it. Okay, that's not working. That's working. I guess I'm alt-tabbing over to my task manager and force closing this mother... Task manager's not open. Now task manager's open. Get over here. Dude, I'm so beat up today. Come on, you motherfucker. There we go. Yeah, that's the game's telling me to go to sleep, so I'm probably gonna do that. Shorter stream than normal, I know, but I'm tired. I did see the hoodie you're getting. Yeah, it looks great. But yeah, combination of a couple things. I'm fucking tired. This is frustrating. I'll boot it up again. Fuck it, I'll keep trying. Ow, my fucking hand. We're gonna go ahead and just try it again. Hold on, don't leave yet. Let's try it again. You know what? No, let's not, because I'm gonna have to load up a goddamn quick save. Fuck this, I'm out. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Sorry it was so bitchy. I get like this sometimes. We're gonna go ahead and find us someone to raid. I'm not gonna go ahead and... Alright, well, Atlas the Femboy, somebody I follow and raid sometimes, is... Oh, hey, they have the shark! They have the shark you like so much, TJ. They're playing Warhammer 40k Dawn of War, which is one of my favorite games, so we're gonna go ahead and raid them. 1 second. Meowdy. There we go. So be sure to join everybody. Beep deep 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 deep. Start raid. 3 of you. Awesome. Shonk? All 5. Hell yeah. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Join the Discord, all that good shit. See you at the raid.